me, EpicBrisket and today we are back with another chapter. Tokyo Read Chapter 56. Review by me, EpicBrisket reaction. So that's everything, page by page review. Now this chapter, first page, I was like, damn, what the hell's going on? Because I really, like, seeing her randomly, like, I know that she got sliced open, but she just went crazy. Like, did Kaneki slash her head open too? Because, like, Sasaki got his head slashed open, Kaneki appeared, Edo got, like, slashed off of her Kagune skin, and then she goes mad shit crazy. Now, I do not understand what's going on in this first page. But it did say the sleeping wing spread, but her new form just looks messed up and, like, creature, sort of like Noro's. Like, what the heck is their Kagune relationship? Because Noro had, like, the exact same sort of design, but she can be normal. Like, she can turn into, like, the normal, like, book reader at any time, or she could just be like her Edo self, covered up in bandages, or she could be her father self, where she looks like her father, or she could just turn into this Noro creature, which just looks like a snake with teeth and lots of arms. Oh my gosh, yeah, she just looks like a big, like if you look at it, it looks like a big, like, frog turd with her body just sticking out with teeth with her body in it. Oh, it sort of reminds me of Gaara from Naruto, like him being controlled by Shikaku. Yeah, she, like, I didn't understand this, but she just kept on saying you, just going through that crazy thing, and then she says, I'll eat you. There's, like, one page in this chapter that I think really looks really weird and stands out a little bit. Like, his, like, for some reason, I meant Kaneki. There's a page where he doesn't look like the way that he looks like, and it just looks really weird. This chapter is really interesting. I really like the way that it was planned out. It is, like, a short, like, the fight was really short, but I thought that it gives readers and fans anticipation for whenever they actually do have, like, a real big fight. Because I don't think, like, I already read the chapter, so this isn't really a reaction. I don't think that she died. That's one thing. That's first spoiler. You should have read the chapter first. Spoiler alert. I don't think that she died. I'm pretty sure that she's going to heal, and then, because that's what I think that he meant by saving her. Because I don't think that she's completely dead. If she did die from that, I'm just like, wait, what? She died just like that? Like, it's either we're going to get more into it, or she might be captured and tortured, or turned into her. No, they might want to torture her rather than turning into her Kagune, because that would be too easy. I'm pretty sure that she's probably going to get help from someone. Yeah, if she just says, like, a lot of words in this chapter, like, just going crazy, like, I heard Kaneki just giving into her beast forms, and she just looks like a gigantic monster. A lot bigger than Noro. Mostly because she's still in her prime. Yeah, she just looks messed up. She looks like a Godzilla monster. She just says that she's starving. She's going crazy. Like, and this is all happening on the roof. Like, how long, like, everyone is getting there. Nobody arrives until, like, the ending of the chapter, but there's, like, so much happening, and I can't believe that they don't arrive. Edo, she's, like, talking to herself and, like, excuse me, I always burp in every single chapter. It's mostly because I'd chug drinks to get excited, since I'm a very calm person. I might sound calm right now, but yeah, she's, like, talking in her normal voice / talking into her crazy / Ghoul voice. Sort of? Yeah, she's, like, doing that in between. Sort of like Kaneki did before he got that mixed one that he has, but I'm pretty sure that he also had that mixed one. I think everyone has their own individual ones, but everyone also has their own. Then we have him dodging some strikes. He's really, like, his character is really Kaneki. Like, she's like, Kaneki. Like, oh, she's, like, saying so cool. Boogie boogie, boogie boogie. And then for some reason they, like, jump off the roof, and they're, like, fighting on the side of the building. And when I saw that, I was like, are they fighting on the side of the building? That just looks intense. Oh my god, and she just, like, I'm going crazy. Because literally, what they're doing right now is crazy. They're fighting on the side of a building. Like, they're fighting mid-air with just their tails attached to the side of the building. Now, that's just an insane fight, as it is. Like, you could just, like, imagine what this would look like animated in your head, and it just looks amazing page by page. Especially with, like, seeing all the buildings, like it is. This looks really, like, when I saw this, I thought he was flying. Like, there is some parts where he's flying, and I was like, how is he maneuvering in the air? Like, how is he doing those maneuvers? I might not be saying the word right, but just intense. By the way, I'm on page 7. Also, this chapter on the website that I use Manga Stream. I think that's what it's called. It only has 15 pages. Is the chapter only 15 pages? I think he showed all of it. I think it might have slightly done it. Like, whenever when you get to this level of Ghoul, you get like these extra arms. So then we have this part where she's just about to eat him, and he's just floating in midair. Like how did he? And she's like breaking the windows and stuff like that. Just really intense, earth shattering. This is one part, and I don't know if that's his tail or not. But oh yeah, this is the page 8 on Manga Stream. You see, like there's like this picture of Kaneki with like his one leg, his one arm. His face looks nothing like him. His face looks freaking weird. Like when I saw it, I was like, and also his hair looks spiky and stuff like that because he's upside down. Like this does not look like him. Like his eyes and everything. Like he doesn't even look like he's half cool. Like seriously, look at this page. Like go into the website and look at this page. His face looks weird. Like when I saw that, I was like, wait, who's that? Like I knew that it was him, but I just got really confused because his face just looks really weird. It looks very like big. Like he has big eyes too. Like it reminded me of like, oh, what's that manga called? Hero Academia. Like that's what the character. Oh, I hit my mic right there. Like he looks like Hero Academia, and then Edo says like I'll make you my child, and I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, make me your pet. Sort of like how he did with a lot of people thought that that's what she did with Noro. She might have done that, but then that would have been fucked up since he was her guardian. Or he might have just been working with her, but she did make probably a lot of ghouls her pets, and she also made what's her name? She died maybe. Karen. Kane made Kane her pet, so then I could see why she wants to make him his pet. But there's this like page where like, you see him like on the side of the building, and you see like his leg stretch out, and when I saw that, I was like, is that his leg, or is that his? Or is that his Kagune? Because you don't see his leg anymore. And I was wondering where it went. Like I got really confused. I was like, is that his leg? I just like reset that. But then she says that her stomach is empty and stuff like that. Like how long has it been since she's eaten? Like that just seems weird. Like why would she not eat? But I know that Kaneki is on a diet since he hasn't eaten ghouls in a while. Like he only eats ghouls. How is that a supplement from eating humans? Well, they are the exact same creatures. Just that one is a natural born cannibal and one isn't. And yeah. And then she says hey as he's doing like a freaking trip flick back onto the very top of like a side beam somewhere. Oh, and when he does that flip, everyone sees him. Yeah, that freaking Washu. I just remember his name randomly. Like Washu sees him as like Sasaki. What is he doing? He's fighting her? Like I wonder what he thought like when he saw that fight, because he was doing some pretty crazy moves just now, special class Washu. The one-eyed girl Sasaki. Ooh, he's gonna get into some messed up stuff next chapter. I just remembered the ending since I read this yesterday. I have short-term memory sometimes. Tap. I said, why do you run? Let me just kill you really quick. Like that part didn't make any sense to me because she didn't kill Kane. But maybe she has like maybe she's like in this very sadistic tree form. Actually, this reminds me of oh my god, I'm thinking of Full Alchemist. She reminds me of that a little bit with her form right now. She looks like I forgot what those things were called. Oh, homunculus. That's what she looks like now. She just looks like messed up. He jumps again, or wait, he jumps towards her, I think. So I guess she doesn't really want to make her her pet, and we're close to the ending. We see him like do like he just like stabs her like crazy. Like, do you see how many Kagunes go out of his back? When I saw that, I said damn again, just like I did in the first chapter when she started like getting hurt. Like he just went ham on her. Like it's like he was holding all of his strength, putting all of his like strength into his legs and arms, and then he just goes ham on her. And then like she screams. And then she starts saying his name. Finally says his name completely because he's back to normal. This chapter makes like when I saw this chapter, I was like, wait, what is she kissing him? And then I said, no, wait, she's licking him. And then she like says that she loves him. And I was like, or the ship sailed. Like I knew a relationship between Kaneki and Toka, but that's like a good relationship with some problems between like the way that they act, mostly on Kaneki's part. But in this relationship, this is like a sadistic relationship where Kaneki wouldn't care, but then Edo's like doesn't care, but at the same time really cares. Like how like she must love him because she's like her books. Like he's literally like a living book for her, and she just loves that about him. And then like I could understand why she loves him because he literally like the books. He likes reading the books. I don't know if he would still read the books anymore, but I know that there was one time where he was able to lie without doing the chin thing because I know that this new Kaneki is just full throttle all the time, which is sort of cool. So then like she says that we're totally the same because she's sort of tragic too, but she just does that on herself because she does have a separate life where she's sort of doing that, and then she just rips her apart, just rips her whole entire lore apart, a half that's connected to all of her desires, like that huge frog thing that she made that's just full of like kagunes and meat and bones. Like she just left that, like her huge form that she made that was like that snake thing. She did, like he cut that off from her because it was her evil. Like he's saving her from that, all of that evil. Slices her in half. Oh, I understand now. And then she like falls. I know that a lot of people. I know that when I watch TV reviews and when I see a comment section, people are talking about tarot cards. I probably won't go too much into that. I've already read too much into it. I'm just, man, my brain is fried sometimes when I do that. When I read too much stuff and look at so many freaking web pages. She like starts laughing really crazy, like being cut in half. Like she's like they're both like definitely the same, and then like Kaneki just seems like a cool character. This Kaneki, and then she says I love you. Then she's like falling from the sky. Now it's either someone is gonna save her and grab her, or she's gonna land all the way to the ground, maybe heal in time. I hope that she isn't dead, because like there has to be more to it. Ooh, it would suck if the doctor, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. I would hate it if the doctor got her and messed with her. I would just hate that because that would just be messed up. But she would probably get super strong, or he might steal her DNA and make a whole bunch. Then that would be even more worse because then Kaneki would have to stop himself from dying and start working. And then like she said, "I love you." And then he said, "I am honored." That part just made me like I laughed. It still makes me laugh. It's just Miss Takatsuki. Yeah, and then he looks a little bit sad right there. I don't know, like he's just like I'm honored, and he just looks away, and he's like thinking about it. He's thinking about what he's just done. Like he's still like he just has like that sort of expression, and like that sort of last page, on page 13, that last panel, he just looks like he's thinking about it with all her blood all over him. And then we finally get the last page, which I don't know if the last page. He's chomping on the body that he just cut off for evil, and now he's eating it. He's like, I sort of understand because that's what he used to do when he was white-haired, when he would switch in between eating and not eating. Like he didn't want to do it, but then at the same time he wanted to do it so that way he could get his full kakuja and for it not to be half anymore, so that way it could be thing. And then she like runs over. Apparently she must be like ahead. Oh yeah, she was the group. Sorry about that. She was the group that was ahead of Washu and them. So I could, because she was the one that talked to the people, the dead people, in that one room that was closest to Sasaki. Okay, I understand now. And then she says, like someone says, asks her a question, and she's just quiet. And then she starts hearing him chewing. I have no idea how he's going to explain this next chapter, because I have no idea I have no idea what he's going to do. But it's just, oh my god, it's just overloaded awesomeness. It was a pretty good chapter. I actually liked it. It was like a short fight, but it was good. I started burping again. It was good what we got. I really enjoyed it. It was really awesome. Like, I like reviewing because I want people to know what I think and what I thought about the chapter. I like talking about it because like it's like I'm just holding it all in, like nobody to talk to most of the time, because like I ask my friends to get into Tokyo Ghoul and they'll be like, oh, I'm already into a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, you're into those happy animes that have sad moments that, yeah, I guess that there are sad moments too, but they aren't as intense as this. Oh, my daughter died because of cancer. That's sad. That's sad and stuff, but yeah, this is worse than cancer almost, because it's like, nah, never mind, it isn't. Well, this one you could die but then still turn alive by healing. I guess they're exactly the same. They are like cancers since they are a parasite and there are a parasite, parasite and stuff like that. So then she hears him chopping. She says, "I hear something." Then she sees him. She sees his back. She says he looks really disfigured while he's eating her. It must be because she said like "I love you." So then this is him showing his affection. I can't believe this is him showing his affection. That is so weird. And then she says, "Saki, what are you do?" Oh my god, it's like they're seeing like you're probably gonna start attacking him, and he's probably gonna flee, and then we might see him with Agiri, or you might see him like maybe get his friend back, the little girl from CCG, or he might actually play it off and do like the trickery thing, like I said that he might do, sort of like the clowns maybe have a trickery side to him, but sounds that must not be her. It took Ghoul. Next issue, just what did Yui see? She might play it off, maybe. She might talk to him about it. Well, I hope that nothing bad happens. I hope that something good happens. I'll be happy no matter what happens. I hope that's how he's going to play it off, run away, or fight them. Those are the three options that I personally think will happen. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. I would give this chapter, because I like reading books when I read them, I would give this chapter a 7 or 8. It wasn't really too awesome, but it was pretty good with him returning and stuff like that from the past chapters. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you've heard, or if you disliked this and you didn't like what I've said, or if you thought that this was a stupid reaction, then I like your criticism. You can also comment if you want to. Comment all you want, but yeah. See you guys in the next video, and bye.